Hello, and welcome to my side project from my swordless run. I actually may end up doing this more. This is my all rentals challenge of Pokemon Stadium 2. Um, for those of you who are not familiar with the Pokemon Stadium series, it was Game Freak's and Nintendo's, stab at putting Pokemon onto the onto the oh, that's right. I'm actually gonna have to use my controller on this. No, I won't. Up, down. But it was their stab at doing a Pokemon game for the N64. But instead of making an actual game, like Game Boy ones, they wanted to keep that. So they made this all about the fighting. That's all it is. There's no adventure. That's all it is. And to add to that, to make it a little bit more exciting, they added tournament rules and stuff. They made it like the TV show. You choose a team of 3 Pokemon instead of 6, and you go in and they choose 3 from their team of 6, and you duke it out. There are level requirements. That was the Cannon Monster, by the way. There are level requirements. There's, size requirements. All this crazy stuff, and it's actually quite interesting. You're able to play your Game Boy games on the N64, which is nice. Gold and Silver was the first one where you could decorate your own room, so you're able to decorate it inside the game. You're actually able to get special stuff for that. You could, do crazy stuff, see your Pokemon in 3D. You can go through all the gym leaders. You got mini games, battle anything. Do this Pokemon Academy thing. They actually try to teach you how to play better. Blah, blah, blah. But this is the main part right here. This is the stadium. There are 3 main cups. Little Cup, a tournament only open to level 5 Pokemon. I think that's the first one I'm going to be going through. Poke Cup, it's the official quote unquote one that you do. It's for level 50 to 55 only. There's you gotta have a combined level total. And then there's the Prime Cup. No level restrictions. You can go all the way up to 100. You can do all that crazy shit. And then the Challenge Cup, where it pre-selects your Pokemon, which I think is retarded. And a lot of the gamers out there thought this cup was retarded. But the whole draw about it was that you could take your Pokemon that you have from the game, stick them in the stupid transfer pack they packed with this game, and bring them in so you can do awesome stuff, make your teams, and go in, use vitamins to stat boost your guys, and kick some butt. And then there was the Gym Leader Castle, which I think is let's check the rules here. It's open to all Pokemon. No level. It's like the Prime Cup, except it follows themes all the way up to here, where the final battle is. Actually, I don't think I ever got to that. I played Pokemon Stadium 1 more than I did 2, which is why I'm doing this on 2, because it's more of a fresh run. But anyway, this is more of an introduction video. But yeah, the whole draw was that you could bring your own Pokemon in from a transfer pack. Obviously, I'm doing this on an emulator. It's the easiest way to get good recording quality. And it's not really a timing-based game. So there's no, like, I can save state, yeah, and more than likely I will be. Just so I don't have to go. I mean, I'm not gonna say, you know, I'm gonna think about that. I may or may not allow myself to load state and save state in fights to make it more like I'm playing on a console. But if I fail, I'm gonna just load state to the beginning of the fight to when I choose my team. But the whole thing, you're supposed to bring in your own Pokemon. But they understand that some parents are just gonna get this for their kid. So if we go to the little cup, oh, look at the baby Pokemon. You can register teams just to make it easy, but normally I'd be able to go up to this area up here, and it would let me choose Pokemon from my game. But this is on an emulator. I can't hook up a freaking Game Boy game. I don't even know how I would do that. So instead, you got this rental stuff. So it lets you go through all the qualifying Pokemon, and it has predetermined Pokemon you can use. You go through and shows you their moves. You can use C to check the moves, and then you can select what item you want to put on them, which is awesome. I loved the fact that they added items in this game. Gold and Silver, the fighting system in Gold and Silver, I think is one of the best. Ruby and Sapphire kind of killed it, and Diamond, yeah, I don't know. I think Gold and Silver is the best generation. But yeah, so they all have predetermined movesets. You can't choose. It's all just predetermined. But you get to something like the Prime Cup. Epic Pokemon. Rental only, and it's got all the Pokemon, all different versions of evolutions. They've all got their own shit. And you see all this? This is all supposed to be, box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4. And I can't switch between any of those because I don't have a game in there. So it goes to rental. So it's got all the Pokemon you can use, which is a shit ton. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna go, but the problem is, there's no boosted stats. They're all at the lowest level you can possibly do. So I guess for Prime Cup and Little Cup that doesn't matter, but for the Poke Cup, yeah, level 50, and you're gonna be facing 55s, and the stats aren't boosted. The moveset's pretty shitty. So here's the introduction to my run. We're gonna go ahead and go into the Little Cup, and this is where this video is gonna end, right here. Next one's gonna pick up right here, and we're gonna start the Little Cup and my expedition to try and fully complete Pokemon Stadium 2 with rental Pokemon. This is gonna be fun.